Welcome back to Leo English Podcast. Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us today.
I'm Jack. Hello, and welcome to another episode of Real English Practice.
And I'm Emma. We're here to help you improve your English through real conversations. We believe that the best way to learn English is by listening to natural dialogue, just like you're having a conversation with friends.
Today, we have a fantastic topic for you. We're going to talk about the word have. This is one of the most important words in English. You use it every single day.
Yes, have is everywhere. You use it to talk about possessions, experiences, routines, and so much more. Understanding how to use have correctly will make your English sound much more natural and fluent.
And don't worry, we're going to make it easy and fun. We'll have a real conversation using have in many different ways, and then we'll explain everything clearly.
So if you're enjoying this lesson already, please give this video a like. It really helps us. And if you haven't subscribed yet, click that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss a new lesson.
All right, everyone. Are you ready?
Let's get started.
Hey, Emma. How are you today?
I'm really good, thanks. I'm feeling energetic today because I had a good night's sleep. How about you, Jack?
I'm doing well, but I'm a little tired. I stayed up late last night watching a new series on TV. I couldn't stop watching.
Oh no, that happens to me too sometimes. What did you do this weekend? Did you rest at all?
Well, on Saturday, I had breakfast with my brother. We went to a nice cafe downtown. Then I had to clean my apartment because it was very messy. On Sunday, I just relaxed at home. What about you?
I had a busy weekend. I had a meeting with some friends on Saturday morning. We planned a trip together. Then in the afternoon, I had a doctor's appointment. Nothing serious, just a regular checkup.
That sounds productive. Do you always have such busy weekends?
Not always, but I like to have plans. I don't like to have too much free time with nothing to do. I get bored.
I'm the opposite. I love having free time. Speaking of the word have, did you notice we just used it many times?
Yes, exactly. We said, I had breakfast, I had a meeting, I have plans. This is perfect because today we're talking about how to use have in English.
That's right. Let's dive into this topic.
So, Jack, let's start with the basics. The word have is a verb, and it has many different uses. What do you think is the most common way to use have?
I think the most common way is to talk about possession, like I have a car or I have a phone.
Exactly. When you have something, it means you own it or possess it. For example, I have 2 cats. Jack, what do you have?
Well, I have a bicycle, I have a laptop, I have a lot of books because I love reading. Oh, and I have a guitar, but I don't play it very often.
Why don't you play it?
I don't have enough time. I'm too busy with work and other things.
That's interesting because you just used have in a different way. You said, I don't have enough time. Here, have doesn't mean you own time. It means you don't possess enough time available to do something.
Oh, you're right. So have can mean possession of things and also possession of time or opportunities?
Yes, exactly. We also say things like, I have money, I don't have energy, or do you have a minute? These are all about having something available or not.
That makes sense. What about when we use have with activities, like I have breakfast or I have a meeting?
Great question. Yes, we use have with many activities and experiences. For example, every morning I have breakfast at 7 o'clock. I usually have coffee and toast.
I have breakfast too, but I'm not very regular. Sometimes I have it at 8, sometimes at 9. It depends on when I wake up.
What do you usually have for breakfast?
I usually have cereal with milk. Sometimes I have eggs and bacon on weekends. What about lunch? When do you have lunch?
I usually have lunch at 1 o'clock. I work from home, so I have lunch in my kitchen. I often have a sandwich or a salad. Do you have lunch at work?
Yes, I have lunch at the office. We have a small cafeteria there, so I don't have to bring food from home. That's very convenient.
That's nice. And dinner, what time do you have dinner?
I have dinner around 7 or 8 in the evening. I like to have a big dinner because I'm usually very hungry after work. Last night, I had pasta with vegetables.
I had chicken and rice last night. You know, Jack, we use have with all meals. Have breakfast, have lunch, have dinner. But we can also say have a snack or have a drink.
Right. Yesterday afternoon, I had a snack because I was hungry between lunch and dinner. I had some fruit and nuts.
Perfect example. Now let's talk about another way we use have. We use it with many common activities. For example, I have a shower every morning.
Wait, some people say take a shower. Is that different from have a shower?
Good question. In British English, we usually say have a shower. In American English, people often say take a shower. Both are correct. It's just a regional difference.
Oh, interesting. So I can say I have a bath or take a bath.
Exactly. Both are fine. When do you usually have a shower, Jack?
I usually have a shower in the morning. It wakes me up and makes me feel fresh. But sometimes if I exercise in the evening, I have another shower before bed.
I'm the same. I always have a shower in the morning. I can't start my day without it. Do you have a bath sometimes?
Not really. I don't have a bathtub in my apartment. I only have a shower. What about you?
I have a bathtub, but I don't use it often. Maybe once a month I have a relaxing bath with candles and music. It's very nice.
That sounds lovely. So we have showers and baths. What other activities do we use have with?
Many things. We have conversations. For example, right now we are having a conversation about the word have.
That's very meta. I like it. We also have meetings at work. Yesterday, I had 3 meetings. It was exhausting.
3 meetings? That's a lot. Were they important?
One was important. The other 2 were not very necessary. I think we have too many meetings at my company.
I understand. I don't have many meetings because I work independently, but when I do have a meeting, I try to make it productive. We can also say have a chat or have a talk with someone.
Yes, last week I had a long chat with my neighbor. We talked for almost an hour about gardening. He has a beautiful garden.
That's nice. Do you have a garden, Jack?
No, I live in an apartment, so I don't have a garden. I only have a small balcony with a few plants. Do you have a garden?
Yes, I have a small garden behind my house. I have some flowers and vegetables. I love spending time there.
What vegetables do you have?
I have tomatoes, lettuce, and some herbs like basil and parsley. It's wonderful to have fresh vegetables for cooking.
That sounds amazing. I wish I had a garden. Let's talk about another use of have. We use it to talk about experiences, right?
Yes, excellent point. We use have to describe experiences. For example, have you ever been to Paris? Or I've had some amazing experiences in my life.
I've had many interesting experiences. Last year, I had the opportunity to visit Japan. It was incredible.
Really? That's wonderful. What did you do there?
I had a great time. I visited Tokyo, Kyoto, and Osaka. I had delicious food every day. I had sushi, ramen, and tempura. The food was so good.
I've never been to Japan, but I'd love to go. Have you had any bad experiences while traveling?
Well, one time I had a terrible experience in an airport. My flight was delayed for 8 hours. I had to sleep on the airport floor. It was not comfortable.
Oh no, that's awful. I've had a similar experience. Once I had a problem with my luggage. The airline lost my bag and I didn't have my clothes for 3 days.
That's frustrating. Did they find your bag?
Yes, eventually. But I had to buy some new clothes while I waited. Now, let's talk about using have with emotions and states. We say things like have fun, have a good time, or have a bad day.
Right. This weekend I had a lot of fun with my friends. We went bowling and had a great time.
That sounds fun. Yesterday, I had a difficult day at work. I had many problems to solve and I felt stressed.
I'm sorry to hear that. Today, are you having a better day?
Yes, much better. Today, I'm having a relaxing day. We also use have with physical feelings and illnesses. For example, I have a headache or I have a cold.
Oh, yes, this is very useful. Last week I had a terrible headache. I had to take medicine and rest.
Do you have headaches often?
No, not really. Maybe once or twice a month. What about you? Do you have any health problems?
Not serious ones. Sometimes I have back pain because I sit at my desk too much. I need to have better posture.
Same here. Sitting all day is not good. Last winter, I had the flu. I had a fever and I had a sore throat. I felt terrible for a week.
That's not fun. I had a cold last month. I had a cough and a runny nose. I had to stay home for a few days.
When you're sick, do you have medicine at home?
Yes, I have basic medicine, like pain relievers and cough syrup. It's good to have those things ready. Now, let's talk about using have to express obligations. We say have to when something is necessary.
Oh, yes. Have to is very common. For example, today I have to finish a report for work. I don't want to do it, but I have to.
Exactly. Have to means it's necessary or required. I have to pay my bills this week. I have to go to the dentist next month. These are obligations.
Do you have to wake up early tomorrow?
Yes, I have to wake up at 6 o'clock because I have an early meeting. I don't like waking up that early, but I have to. What about you?
I have to wake up at 7. That's my normal time for work. On weekends, I don't have to wake up early, so I sleep until 9 or 10.
That's nice. I love weekends because I don't have to follow a strict schedule. I can relax. Do you have to cook dinner tonight?
Yes, I have to cook because I don't have any leftovers. I think I'll make something simple like pasta. Do you have to do any chores today?
I have to do laundry. I don't have any clean clothes left. I also have to go grocery shopping because I don't have much food at home.
Those are things we all have to do. It's part of life. Let's also talk about using have with family and relationships. We say, I have a sister, or I have many friends.
Yes, this is the possession meaning again, but with people in our lives. Jack, do you have any brothers or sisters?
Yes, I have one brother and one sister. My brother's older, and my sister's younger. Do you have siblings?
I have two sisters. I don't have any brothers. We're very close. We have family dinner together every Sunday.
That's lovely. Do you have a big family?
It's medium-sized. I have my parents, my sisters, and a few aunts, uncles, and cousins. What about you? Do you have a big, extended family?
Yes, I have many cousins. I think I have about 15 cousins. We have family reunions every summer.
Wow, that's a lot of people. It must be fun. Do you have any pets?
No, I don't have any pets right now. I used to have a dog when I was a child. Do you have pets?
Yes, I mentioned earlier that I have two cats. They're very cute and friendly. I love having pets. They have such funny personalities.
What are their names?
I have a black cat named Luna and an orange cat named Sunny. Do you want to have a pet in the future?
Maybe. I'd like to have a dog, but I don't have enough time to take care of one right now. Dogs need a lot of attention.
That's true. You have to walk them every day and play with them. Cats are more independent. Now let's talk about another meaning. We use have to talk about features or characteristics.
Can you give me an example?
Sure. For example, this room has big windows, or my car has 4 doors. We're describing features.
Oh, I see. Like, my phone has a good camera, or this book has interesting pictures.
Exactly. My house has 3 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms. What about your apartment, Jack? How many rooms does it have?
My apartment has 1 bedroom, 1 bathroom, a kitchen, and a living room. It's small, but it has everything I need. It also has a nice view of the city.
That sounds nice. Does it have a parking space?
No, it doesn't have parking. That's one problem. I have to park on the street. Does your house have a garage?
Yes, it has a garage for 1 car. It also has a basement where I store things. Very useful. Let's also mention using have with parts of the body. We say, I have brown eyes, or she has long hair.
Right. I have brown hair and blue eyes. What about you, Emma? Do you have any distinguishing features?
I have a small scar on my hand from when I was a child. It's not very noticeable. Oh, we should also talk about expressions with have. There are many common phrases.
Like what?
Like, have a look, which means to look at something. Can I have a look at your book? Or have a try, which means to try something. Do you want to have a try?
Oh, yes. We also say have a think, which means to think about something. Let me have a think about that question.
Exactly. And have a seat, which is a polite way to say sit down. When someone visits, I say, Please have a seat.
We also say have a rest when we're tired. After work, I like to have a rest before dinner.
Yes, and have a break during work. Every 2 hours, I have a short break to relax my eyes and stretch.
These expressions are very useful. There's also have a word with someone, which means to talk to them, usually about something serious.
Right, like, I need to have a word with my boss about my schedule. It sounds more formal. We also say have a go, which means to attempt something.
Yes, like, I've never played tennis, but I'd like to have a go. It means you want to try it.
Exactly. And have a laugh, which means to laugh or have fun. We had a good laugh at the comedy show.
This is interesting. Have is used in so many ways. Is there anything else we should mention?
Well, we use have got in British English, which is the same as have. For example, I've got a car means the same as I have a car.
Right. Have got is very common in casual conversation. I've got a headache, or she's got 2 children.
Exactly. In American English, people use have got too, but sometimes they just use have. Both are correct.
And in questions, we can say, have you got a pen? Or do you have a pen? Both are fine.
Yes, but have you got is more British and do you have is more American. Now, I think we've covered most of the important ways to use have.
We really have. We talked about possession, activities, experiences, obligations, and expressions. That's a lot.
It is, but have is such an important word. If you master it, your English will improve a lot.
I agree. Now, let's look at some of the key vocabulary we used.
You know, Jack, while we were talking, we used many useful words and phrases. Let's look at some of them more carefully.
Good idea. This will help our viewers understand everything better.
First word, possession. This means owning something or having something that belongs to you. When we talk about possession, we talk about things that are ours.
Right, like, I have possession of this book means it's mine. We usually just say, I have this book, but the idea is possession.
Exactly. For example, my possession of a car makes my life easier. Or he has many possessions, like a house, a boat, and expensive jewelry.
What's your most valuable possession, Emma?
Probably my laptop, because I use it for work every day. What about you?
I think my bicycle. It's very important to me because I use it for exercise and transportation.
Next word, available. This means something is free, ready, or possible to use. When something is available, you can have it or use it.
Like, I'm available tomorrow means I'm free and I have time.
Yes, exactly. For example, is this table available? Means is this table free to use? Or the book is available in the library.
We also say, I don't have time available, which means all my time is busy.
Perfect example. Are you available this weekend, Jack?
Yes, I'm available on Sunday. Saturday, I'm busy.
Next word, convenient. This means something is easy, comfortable, or suitable for you. When something is convenient, it fits well with your schedule or needs.
Oh, I said the cafeteria at work is convenient. That means it's easy for me because I don't have to bring lunch.
Exactly. For example, this store is convenient because it's near my house. Or is 3 o'clock convenient for you?
The opposite is inconvenient, which means not easy or comfortable. It's inconvenient to travel during rush hour.
Good point. What's the most convenient thing in your life?
I think having a smartphone is very convenient. I can do everything with it.
Next word, opportunity. This means a chance or a possibility to do something good. When you have an opportunity, you can do something special.
Like when I said, I had the opportunity to visit Japan. That means I got a chance to go there.
Yes, perfect. For example, this job is a great opportunity for me. Or I didn't have the opportunity to study music when I was young.
We also say take an opportunity, which means to use a chance when you have it. You should take every opportunity to practice English.
Excellent advice. What's the best opportunity you've ever had?
The opportunity to work at my current job. It changed my life.
Next word, obligation. This means something you must do, a duty or responsibility. When you have an obligation, you are required to do it.
Right, like when we use have to. That expresses obligation. I have to work is an obligation.
Yes, exactly. For example, I have an obligation to help my family, or paying taxes is an obligation for all citizens.
The opposite is optional, which means you can choose. You don't have an obligation.
Good point. What's your biggest obligation in life?
Probably my obligation to do my job well. I have to be responsible. What about you?
I think my obligation to take care of my health. I have to exercise and eat well. Next word. Sibling. This means a brother or a sister. Your siblings are the children of your parents, like you.
So when I said I have siblings, I meant I have a brother and a sister.
Exactly. For example, how many siblings do you have? Or my siblings and I are very close.
It's a very useful word because it includes both brothers and sisters. Instead of saying brothers and sisters, you can just say siblings.
Yes, it's more efficient. Do you get along well with your siblings?
Yes, most of the time. We sometimes argue, but we love each other.
Next word. Feature. This means a characteristic or an important part of something. A feature is something noticeable about a person or thing.
Like when we said, my apartment has a nice view. The view is a feature of the apartment.
Exactly. For example, this phone has many useful features, or her best feature is her beautiful smile.
We also talk about features in apps and technology. This app has a new feature for editing photos.
Good example. What's your favorite feature of your phone?
The camera. I take many photos with it.
Next word. Expression. This means a phrase or a group of words that have a special meaning. Expressions are fixed phrases we use in language.
Right, like have a look or have a try. These are expressions using have.
Yes, exactly. For example, that's a useful expression, or in English, we have many expressions about time.
Learning expressions is important because they make your English sound more natural. Native speakers use expressions all the time.
Absolutely. What's your favorite English expression?
I like piece of cake, which means something is very easy.
That's a good one. Okay, let me quickly summarize the vocabulary we learned. Possession, owning something, available, free or ready to use, convenient, easy and suitable, opportunity, a chance to do something, obligation, something you must do, sibling, a brother or sister, feature, a characteristic or important part, expression, a fixed phrase with special meaning.
Great words. These will really help you understand how to use have in different contexts.
Okay, Jack, that was a lot of talking about have. We covered so much.
We really did. I think our viewers might need a summary to remember everything.
Good idea. Let's think about what we learned. We can organize it into clear sections.
Perfect. So where should we start?
First, we learned that have is used for possession. This is when you own something or when something belongs to you. We use phrases like, I have a car, she has a house, do you have a phone, and I don't have time. This is probably the most basic use of have.
Right. Then we talked about using have with meals and drinks. We say have breakfast, have lunch, have dinner, have a snack, and have a drink. This is very common in everyday English.
Exactly. After that, we discussed using have with routine activities. We use it for things we do regularly, like have a shower, have a bath, have a rest, and have a break. Remember, in American English, people often say take a shower instead of have a shower.
Yes, both are correct. Then we talked about using have with social activities and interactions. We say have a conversation, have a meeting, have a chat, and have a talk. These are all about communicating with other people.
Good. Next, we learned about using have with experiences. We use it to describe things that happen to us, like I had a great time, I had an amazing experience, or have you ever had a problem? This is often used with the present perfect tense.
Right. Then we covered using have with emotions and feelings. We say have fun, have a good day, have a bad day, and have a great time. These describe how we feel about experiences.
Exactly. We also talked about using have with health and physical states. We say, I have a headache, I have a cold, she has a fever, and do you have pain? This is very useful when talking about how you feel physically.
Yes. Then we discussed using have to express obligation. When something is necessary or required, we say, I have to work, you have to study, or do we have to leave? This shows that something is not optional.
After that, we talked about using have with relationships and family. We say, I have a sister, he has many friends, she has 2 children, and do you have any pets? This is about the people and animals in our lives.
Right. We also learned about using have to describe features and characteristics. We say, this house has 3 bedrooms, my phone has a good camera, or the car has 4 doors. This describes what something is like.
And finally, we covered common expressions with like have a look, have a try, have a think, have a seat, have a go, and have a laugh. These are fixed phrases that you should memorize.
Wow, when you list it all like that, it seems like a lot. But actually, once you understand the patterns, it's quite simple.
Exactly. The key is to practice using have in different contexts. Don't try to memorize every rule. Just use it naturally, and it will become automatic.
I agree. And remember, have is one of the most common verbs in English. You'll see it everywhere, so you'll have many opportunities to practice.
That's a great point. Now let's hear from our viewers.
Now we want to hear from you. This is our favorite part.
Yes, we love reading your comments and learning about your lives.
Our question of the day is, what is something you have to do every day, and what is something you love to have?
Let me answer first. Something I have to do every day is check my emails. I have to do it for work, and sometimes it's boring, but it's necessary. Something I love to have is a cup of tea in the afternoon. It's my favorite moment of the day. It relaxes me.
Good answer. For me, something I have to do every day is exercise. I have to do it to stay healthy, even when I don't feel like it. Something I love to have is a conversation with my friends. I have a group of close friends, and we chat almost every day. It makes me happy.
See, we have different answers, and that's okay. Everyone's life is different.
So, viewers, we want to know about you. What is something you have to do every day? It could be work, chores, studying, or anything. And what do you love to have? It could be food, drinks, activities, or experiences.
Please tell us in the comments. Write something like, I have to study English every day, and I love to have coffee in the morning. Or I have to cook dinner every night, and I love to have time with my family.
Yes, exactly like that. It's very easy. Just write 2 things.
And remember, writing your answer in the comments helps us understand what you want to learn. It helps us make better videos for you, and it helps you practice writing in English.
So please don't be shy. We read all the comments, and we love hearing from you.
We can't wait to read your answers. All right, everyone, thank you so much for watching this lesson about how to use have in English.
We hope you learned a lot and that you feel more confident using this important word.
If you enjoyed this video, please give it a big thumbs up. It really helps us.
And if you haven't subscribed yet, click the subscribe button in the little bell notification. That way you won't forget to join us for our next lesson.
We make new videos every day to help you improve your English naturally. We want to be part of your English learning journey.
You are all great students, and we're so proud of you for taking the time to learn.
Keep practicing. Remember, learning a language takes time, but every day you get a little better. Don't give up.
Every time you have a conversation, every time you listen to English, you're making progress.
We believe in you.
Have a wonderful day, evening, and night wherever you are in the world.
Goodbye, everyone.
Bye, and see you in the next video.